Hey, this is Pastor Dave coming to you with your last Monday Mojo for September 2018. Hope you're having a good day so far. When I began these Mojos a couple of years ago, the thought was that sometimes on a Sunday when I got done preaching, maybe I didn't say everything I wanted to say. And so a Monday Mojo would be a way to wrap it up. That's not what they've turned into, but that's exactly what today is. Yesterday, in a series that I'm preaching called Life-Sized, thanks to Craig McNair Wilson, I spoke about being brave. One of the bravest things that we can do is to be vulnerable, open to each other, open to God, open. And vulnerability comes from the Latin word vulner, which means wound. A wound. That got me thinking that being vulnerable is allowing yourself to be wounded. Several years ago, Henri Nouwen wrote the book, The Wounded Healer, speaking about Jesus Christ as our healer because of his wounds. But it also got me thinking about when I was a little boy, and maybe this is more about little boys than it is about little girls. But if I had a scab on a wound, you know what I was going to be doing? I was going to be picking at it. And my mom would say, stop picking at that. You got to let it heal. Because, you see, a scab covers over the wound, binds it together, holds it together, allows it to heal. But if you keep picking at it, it keeps opening up the wound never heals. Whereas a scar is a sign that you have been wounded and it has been healed, but it's always there. You won't forget about it. I think sometimes in this life, we are guilty of picking at wounds, at scabs, that wounded us years and years and years ago, but we just keep tearing the scab off and we don't allow it to heal. Whereas if we were to give it the time, eventually that scab falls off and then there's a scar. I think we're supposed to be known more as the scarred ones, not the scabbed ones. And you know, the thing about vulnerability is that if you're going to be in a relationship with someone, you're going to be wounded. And it takes great courage to be vulnerable, but it's the only way to be in a relationship with someone. Because we are human, and we will wound each other. But when we're wounded, when the scab is there and the time is being taken to heal the wound, let it do its work. And in the end, let there be scars. For indeed, think about this, our Savior himself is known by his scars. He was scarred by the way we wounded him so that he could show us his great vulnerability and his great love for us. So I encourage you, there may be some scabs that you keep picking at, that you won't let heal. Let them heal. And let them turn into scars and be reminders of the grace and the love that you have grown in. That's your Monday Mojo for today. Have a good one.